Hello YouTube, Arrow Assassin here today, and today I'll be going over Brawler's Guild. I did a video on all bosses for rank 1 and 2, now it is going on to 3 and 4. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with the next boss. The next boss is the Seal. This boss is basically just a DPS race. He doesn't really do anything special, all you have to do is just burn him straight down, and that's pretty much basically it. Pretty simple fight, it's kind of like the Giraffe and all the other past bosses in Brawler's Guild. So with that, guys, that's pretty much it for the fight. Alright guys, up next we have is Splat, or Splat the Blob, or whatever his name is. Um, all this guy really does is he splits into more halves of himself. It seems to be easier than the other seasons. You could just AoE him down if you're an AoE class, but you usually have to kite him around, try not to get hit by all his ads, because they do hurt. So that's pretty much it for the fight, guys. Alright guys, up next is a warlock human boss. Basically all this guy does is he drops these little urns on the ground and they explode, and if they hit you, you will automatically get one shot. So just pretty much don't stand in it, and that's really about it. That's really about all there is to the fight, guys. Alright guys, up next we got Johnny Awesome. Basically, this fight is really simple. I actually got confused during the fight, but because I didn't know what he did. But after doing it, all you really have to do is just burn him down, and he's going to cast something called Power Shot, which is you're seeing right now. And that's where I got confused. I was like, how do you dodge that? Turns out you just have to aim it at the pet, and then he'll cast Revive Pet, and that's really about all there is to the fight, guys. Simple as that. Just make Power Shot, hit the pet, he'll cast Revive, rinse and repeat unless you burn him fast enough. So that's it for the fight, guys. Alright guys, we're up next to the rank 4 bosses. This is kind of similar to the Pac-Man boss. It's an elemental boss. You just have to walk around, and then you're going to see a water bubble, as you can see in the corner over there. Basically, you have to go over there, grab the bubble, and then you straight up go up to the boss and just burn him down. Really easy. As you can see, was a little bit confused. I didn't notice it till later on, but yeah, that's when I noticed it. I grabbed that, and then you just go straight up burn the boss. Really easy fight. Also, you're immune to fire damage. You can stand it as long as you have the bubble. Alright guys, up next we got Meatball. This is a boss from one of the previous seasons, and he is really a simple fight. All you have to do is just go around, keep grabbing purple orbs, and you have to make sure you DPS him fast enough, because if you don't, he'll enrage and automatically basically burn you. Just try to save your cooldowns till you get a decent amount of stacks, and then just pretty much straight up burn them, and simple as that. Easy fight. Alright guys, up next we got the gnome from the goblin boss. They were back in Brawler's Guild in the previous seasons, and I saw so many people struggle with this boss. And so the basic concept is, yes, you can DPS them. They do share health pool, but how to make it a lot easier on yourself is get the goblin to aim the rockets at himself or the gnome, and they take damage from it. So if possible, try to stand on top of the goblin the most, and just do that throughout the fight. They'll obviously teleport the shields, kill the shield yourself while also avoiding the rockets and making the rockets kill the shield. So as you can see, I'm making the rockets aim at him, and I'm pretty much burning this guy really fast just from making the rockets kill himself. So yeah guys, just do the strategy, and I can guarantee you it will work, and it will make the boss fight a heck of a lot easier for you guys. Alright guys, up next we got a pretty interesting boss. That's a little mini Stitches. And this boss actually got me once because I was confused. But you need to not get like, I think 5 stacks. I couldn't really pay attention because it was, you can't really pay attention to this boss. You can't get that many stacks. I'm gonna say it's 5, but it could be more. So if you see the green goop on the ground, like you're saying on my screen, get out of that before it gets 5 stacks. And of course, when you get away, he'll obviously grip you back in. So just pretty much repeat over and over until you down him. So that's pretty much it for the fight, guys. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work with non-mobile classes. So we'll see how the fight plans out.